Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Tatenda and I am a video game content creator, or in the process of being one. I like to make videos about games that I enjoy playing, watching other people play those games, and just chilling and grinding. One of those games is The Division 2. Now, I had not played this game for a while. I have recently came back to the game probably about 4 months ago, simply because I didn't play the game in a while, and there's a lot of things going on in the video game now. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, let's get right into the video. So today I really want to talk about the new season 11, Reign of Fire, and specifically I want to talk about a much more niche topic, this having to do with recent changes and things they've introduced in the season. And if you didn't know, today was the mark of the new apparel event, Necessary Tactics. That is the new apparel event for the season. If you get to play, they'll reward you with these apparel keys, and you get to unlock them and get rewarded with some cool cosmetics from the game. So yeah, but if you guys logged in today and if you checked it out, and if you scrolled through this page, the season track, you're gonna notice there's an event here called Resident Evil Apparel Event. Now, if you're new to the game, you might think this is a new apparel event coming up. This apparel event is coming, I think, in 5 weeks or so from now, and it's going to be 5 weeks from now. That's when the event is coming. So like I said, so if you're new to the game, you think this is new, but those of us who have played this for a while know this is not new. This is a recycled apparel event, so I might say. This has been in the game before. Some people have grinded for this. I particularly did not, but it was just my choice at the time. Now, originally this is something I wasn't going to talk about until I saw this today, but I started to notice kind of like a trend, a money grabbing trend recently, especially with this new season. Besides them reusing an apparel event, a reuse apparel event to bring in more money, some would say. But if you didn't know, this apparel event is also going to be purchasable in the item shop. Now, I have no gripe with people making money. Video games make money through cosmetics. It's like a business model in video games, basically, at this point, right? But my issue with this is how are you going to bring back an apparel event that you've already used instead of coming up with a new one? I feel like The Division is a very repetitive game in its nature, in terms of like the missions we do, the manhunts. It's a different manhunt target, but it's the same thing. Capture some control points, do a rescue hostage, you do the same thing over and over again. So we're already in kind of like a repetitive cycle, and some people enjoy it, some people don't. But at least when you make something, should not be repetitive. And I think apparel events or global events should not be repetitive, simply because the game itself is already like that. And then so if you're gonna do an apparel event, make it new, make it different, make it unique, make it that people this is only going to benefit people who are new to the game. But other than that, if you've been playing the game for a while, and if you already have these cosmetics and you've already got the outfits, what's the point for you to grind it? You're just going to open the caches and it's going to say duplicate, and it's going to change into textiles. Now, another issue that I'm also saying, which I would also say is potentially pointing to a money grab to me, besides them recycling and trying to resell you the same apparel event that they've done before, is the introduction of how you can buy levels on the battle pass. So if you didn't know, this season, if you go to the battle pass, you don't have to grind it. You can just buy the levels and call it a day. Now, if that's your decision, it's obviously your money, your choice. I have no absolute issues with that. But that is something that I think kind of promotes this, like, idea of like, oh, like, let me just buy stuff that's this, and it's something that's in other video games. I think Call of Duty kind of has that option. Fortnite has that option where you can just buy the credits or the levels, and you don't even have to grind the battle pass. And that's something that they have done, but that's something that was never really done in the Division. And that's one of the reasons I've always liked the Division's monetization models, is because they were never like, you have to buy the premium pass. Like, they never even would push it that hard. It was just like, hey, if you want to buy the premium version of the battle pass, hey, you can, but you still have access to the battle pass, and you're still gonna get like the ninja bike, and you're still gonna get all this stuff. And I was perfectly happy with that. But now this recent trend of that they're doing of kind of like focusing on monetization of all the cosmetics in the game is kind of pointing to me like, is this like a money grab because you guys think that the game is dying out and you're trying to get this every single last dollar out of all of your players? So some people already call this game a dead game. I don't believe that, but especially if you look at the recent numbers on Twitch, and even I don't even play on PC. I play on Xbox. I see new players all the time. So this game is there's definitely people interested in this game. Simply because the game offers different things to different people. If you're a new player, I feel like this game there's a lot for you to do, a lot of things to do that you've probably not done, a lot of missions, a lot of enemies, and different things you've not encountered yet. But if you've played this game from launch, you obviously have very little to do. And I think that's really unfair for you guys to keep, and this is another issue I'm having with the recycling of events, because it's really not fair for people who've played this game, the dedicated core base from jump. And this focus on monetization tools instead of improving bugs that are in the game is really not something that is good for the game, something that I personally don't enjoy, and is going to create a lot more issues in the future than it does long term. The Division has a lot of potential. There's a lot of players who will stick around and they want to see this game succeed. So and there's certain things that you guys have always kind of done good in terms of, and when I mean you guys, I mean the developers, and they've always kind of done certain things good, and I've always liked the way monetization has been done in this game. But the recent changes kind of point to something much more focused on profits and like short-term, like quick money making schemes, rather than coming up with solutions that try to make this game that tries to expand the longevity of this game, and not having people quit. So, but if you agree or disagree, please put that in the comments. This is just my opinion and what I think. And thank you for watching the video. If you've gotten this far, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm be making this type of content all the time now. So thank you, and catch you in the next one.